Yo, what's going on guys? This is Snakebeater back with a brand new video. Today guys, I am talking about advanced look controls. Use these advanced look controls to get better in Apex Legends Season 13. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and please subscribe your notifications on that way you never miss an upload. Make sure you watch to the end as well guys, because I will go through everything bit by bit. Without further ado, let's get down to that advanced look control settings. Okay, so I'm going to explain the setting and then I'm going to show you my setting myself. So dead zone, controls drifting in your sticks when they move by themselves. So I have this on 8%. I find just having a little bit of dead zone does help, especially say if your controllers are starting to get older, but also if you make that small little bit of movement, it's not going to actually start moving it. Outer threshold is how your controller interprets max input on your right stick. A higher outer threshold makes it hit the max input sooner. Now I've always had this on 1%. I personally feel like I don't need it any higher. I've never changed it and don't ever think I'm ever going to need to. I have it on 1 and I'm really happy with that. Response curve. This one's going to be interesting for a few people because they might have seen my videos before where I've done response curves of 20 and whatnot. I've gone down to 0. Basically, response curve is the speed at which the game registers movement of your reticle in response to when you move the thumbstick and how long you keep it in that position. Higher feels dull, lower can feel twitchy. Now I have gone for it on 0. Okay, this does help massively because when you have now lower sensitivity, which I've gone for like my ADS and whatnot, it does mean it's going to kick in straight away, so I'm not going to be as slow as it could be. If I had a higher response curve and I had it down at say 125 ADS yawn speed, it would be really slow. So yeah, got it on 0, and you know what, I've actually got on with it quite well. Yawn speed, got that on 380, sorry. That is quickly how quickly I turn left to right. Real simple. Ideal, you don't want to have this too fast because obviously if you're trying to lock in on somebody, you want to make sure you're near off it, so when you lock in you can get to it nice and quick, but also you say you don't want to overstretch it. So I always have it on 380. I have pitch speed on 360. That's where I'm getting confused. So that's how quickly you look up and down. I always have this slightly lower because obviously when you're doing hip fire and whatnot, that's going to be the one that is more used because if someone starts jumping around, that's when you're going to look up and down and whatnot. Next up, I have turning extra yawn. I do not have this on at all because when you're turning left to right and whatnot, the last thing you really need is it to just ping off, okay? It's not that slow, so there's no real need for it. The extra pitch basically just helps you do 360s and whatnot if you were really trying to push it to the far end so you picked up the speed, but I don't feel like you need that for the just normal yawn and pitch speed. So then we got turning extra pitch, same again. Full extend, how quickly you'll reach top speed, you don't need any on that. Turning up ramp up time, when the stick adds to the edges, how quickly it will get to full speed again, don't need that. And the ramp up delay is just how much delay there is until you get to it. So once again, got nothing, don't need it on the yawn speed or the pitch speed. Now next up then we got the ADS yawn speed. Obviously that is aiming down sight, left to right. Okay, got that on 125. Really enjoy that. I'm able to actually keep up with people, but then also I've got a few settings if I am in a situation where I've got like an octane to chase after and whatnot and I'm not quite keeping up with them. So I have done something a little bit different, which I'll explain a little bit later, but that is 125. I've got ADS pitch speed on 50. This is very helpful for when you're going for like the longer range shots because obviously recoil and whatnot, you can then press down harder on the analog stick so that you can be more accurate. Obviously close range is not as bad, but then obviously as you go further away, you're obviously going to need that, so it actually holds it a little bit better. It definitely helps with the recoil having this a lot lower. I honestly prefer this lower, and I can't believe I actually used to have it higher. ADS turning extra yawn. Now these are the ones, and ADS turning extra pitch speed. Now obviously we know what they do, both do. Obviously if I hold it down to the full extent, my right analog stick, sorry, it'll pick up the speed a little bit. Now I've increased this slightly because obviously if I'm not putting it to the full extent, I can keep up nice and easy. But there is occasions where, say, certain legends, octanes and whatnot, maybe someone's just jumping on a jump pad or anything like that, and they do ping off zip lines as well. You know, you want to be able to keep up with them. So just having a little bit extra on it, 50, has really helped. Because one, I don't notice it anywhere near as much as I thought I would. You know, turning up, you think, oh, it's just going to ping off and it's going to be really out of control. No, it's just enough so that when I do hold it down, I can get to that full extent. And it does help massively keep up with those legends when they are trying to run away, but I'm still in control. So I really do recommend people turning this on because there's a lot of people, including myself, that used to think that this was a bad idea having this on and whatnot. No, it's really helpful, guys, because as I say, with having the lower yawn speed and pitch speed on the ADS, it is harder to track legends, especially say the faster ones. So by having this available, just so that when you do reach it to the full extent, it then obviously picks up a little bit more so you can actually keep up with them. Then I do have on here as well ADS turning up ramp time. So obviously I've got a little bit of ramp time, so that way it doesn't reach the full speed straight away. So just say if I literally just flicked that way, it doesn't pick up that much. But then if I hold it down for a little bit longer, it's going to kick off. And whatnot, I feel like it's too much. Any more and whatnot, I feel like it takes too long to kick in. So 25% has been really nice. The delay, I don't have any of that on. Same again, when the stick is at the edge. When aiming down, how long it takes to get the extra pitch and whatnot. I don't think you need any delay because at the end of the day, we've got the ramp up time anyway. So that's all we really need. Last two things, a few things on MC. We got target compensation, which is your aim assist. Make sure you keep that on. Melee target compensation is your aim assist when you're punching. Keep that on. And then you've got your target compensation. If you're going to play in scrims and whatnot, make sure you put it on PC because you're going to be on 0.4 when you're actually playing against PC players. If you are just playing a console stomper, keep it on default. That is everything, guys. I hope that really does help. As I say, check out those settings. Give it a try. Honestly, I'm loving them and I've really getting on with them. They're honestly fantastic, man. And I definitely feel like I'm beaming hard this season. But yeah, without further ado, say if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and please subscribe with notifications on. Apart from that, I'm going to shut up. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you all in the next video.